the Pooproposal, written by King of the Creepypasta Hill. I'm so in love. She is the one for me in this life that I live. Through good times and bad, she'll be there at my side to love and support me, as I shall do the same for her as we answer life's hardest riddles and challenges. We'll start with a puppy, then move to a kitty, then maybe add one more? A boy and a girl each? Sure, why not? We have so much love to give. Grow old as our little ones do, thus then send them off from the loving nest that we have built for them. But the love and support will always be there, wherever they may be. Love knows no bounds, at least our love. This I know. As I look deep into her eyes, she gives me a subtle smile and wink. My hand is in my pocket now, holding the ring that will prove, no, cement, this love that binds us. Tonight is the night that I declare that we spend the rest of our lives together. I shift in my chair ever so slightly to get into position to bend the knee beside her. Whilst I do this, I pull the small black box of our loving future out of thy pocket, ever so ready to bow to this love of my life on this floor before me. With the sudden pull of muscles, something triggered inside me. 'Tis was not love, but hate, that is for certain. May I offer you some advice, dear listener? My wisdom bestowed upon you is to not consume in back-to-back nights the super deluxe bean burrito platter at your local bar, wherever that may be. Thus I did these actions for 3 nights in a row, and thus must pay the price. What then happened was an upset itch at first, followed by tiny pains mere seconds later, signaling the oncoming firestorm of hellfire and brimstone. The under siege volcano was about to erupt. It all happened so fast, but the beads of sweat, numbness all over, and most likely pale appearance is upon me all at once. Why, you ask? Because your body's about to go to war, friend. My stomach and ass began to sound the trumpets of battle in the form of growls and moans quickly. After each interval it becomes more louder and violent than the last. I hold in the toxic winds from the undertow within me as I slowly lift ever so carefully to my feet. In a slight hunched position, I make my way to the washroom, with the fresh memory of my one true love's look on her face, the look of dismay. I just make it as the dark avalanche of regret hits bright polished porcelain. My dear colon crying out loud to let me truly know of its pain. In a matter of minutes, the demonic fight is over at last, with sweet relief soon upon me. I wondered how bad the sounds were, as well as the smells, and one of those questions would be answered immediately as a bathroom door opened, and all I could hear after is a "Whoa!" Then the door slammed shut, with sounds of footsteps running away from the scene of the crime. As I cleaned myself up, both physically and mentally, for the oncoming looks, whispers, giggles, and signs of concern, I place my hand in my pocket and hold the box that is my declaration of love, and hoped that this night would still be our night of commitment to each other. But that is not to be. As I walked out of the washroom, I was informed that I had cleared out the building rather quickly, and that my dearly beloved was a part of the mass exodus during my mass exodus. With a feeling of disdain and most certainly a look to match, I pull out the box that holds the ring to what is now a distant, non-existent life future for us. The waiter looks somberly at this box, then at me, and asks if I'd like a drink. It's on the house. I look at him with tears forming in my eyes and say, "Can I get a super deluxe bean burrito platter too?"